let's talk about everything that is new in 1.3 of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. This update is huge, and maybe I'll do other videos to do more in depth to some of the points, but I want to cover quickly everything that we can see new in this one. You can find new chests, the regular ones and the radiant ones that you open with the coral keys. All of that either give you some things that you already own, the ones on Cloud Island that is a little bit weird, or the 5 out of 6 furniture that you were missing from the, I guess, 1.0 update. There are new flowers that you can open with your watering can, and you get a new plant that is very fun. One of them is very buggy and it's a known bug. Don't worry, there's a lot of bugs in this update, so don't worry, the developers are aware of that and it will be fixed in a future update. There are 5 new fast travel ones, 2 on the regular place and 3 on Cloud Island. Some of them are so useful. I'm super happy to have them here. There is the Give and Gather celebration. Every morning you have to go talk to Cinnamon Roll and it will give you a choice between 4 gifts to some people and a regular gift, and you have to pick one and give it to that person, and the other gift you can give to anyone, and in return you get a gift, but it will all be under the tree until December 25th when you can open it all. Maybe this is where we will get the sweater in return from the other gift, like for the specific gift for each of the character, but I don't know what will be in the other gifts that we give, and how should we give it to whom, we don't know yet. And there are 2 new login bonuses, but in the first one that is only 14 days, there will probably be a second part. You get only 2 of the clothing, and the dress and the beret apparently will come later, but I'm so sad that I do not have any cute new Christmassy items to wear at the moment that I really wished we could have that. And also I wanted them to be able to be dyeable, which probably is not the case because it's a yellow icon, like gold icon. The ones that you get from the login bonus, you can never dye them. And so since it's not a shop when you exchange things, then you might not be able to get pastel clothes for this update, which is a bit sad. I'm wondering if actually the other gifts are actually the furniture, because how would you get the furniture otherwise? Or is it in the second part of the thing? Well, we'll see. There's a huge new part of multiplayer, and you can have multiplayer quests to do with your friends to get new emotes and collector things, and that sounds super cool, but have not tried it yet. I will try it with Mitzo or someone else, and I'll do a full video about that later. There are 6 new items in the collection. There's one for My Sweet Piano. There's one for the 4 new visitors that we have. There's one for the Give and Gather event. There is one for the Lighttime Jubilee, and for me it looks like it will be something for New Year's. There's one for Friendship Never Fades that has 73 items, which is the name of this 1.3 update. There's one that is Chef's Goal 2, and you automatically got it because it's unlock 10 recipes of the Candy Cloud Station, and then when you make your first, even if it's the 1000th Candy Cloud after this update, you get the Candy Creator, and so it was easy to check off this one. But I checked, there are no new recipes for foods. There are new crafting stuff, but not recipes for food. You can now make big beds. Before we had big beds and small beds, and they went to all small beds, and now you can buy big beds from Pom Pom Purin in the desert boat, and you have to craft it with 1 small bed and 25 feathers. Feathers are the things you get from Pickle, I think, so you get so many, so that's totally fine. But the smaller beds are harder to get, so I suggest that when you see small beds in My Melody now, you buy them. The My Melody shop has now changed, and apparently will also change with the other quest from My Sweet Piano. But you will be able to find new furniture that is the kitchen appliances or kitchen furniture There's also a new set of furniture that comes with my sweet piano, that is the cottage collection, and you will need this for My Melodies family. There are now weekly quests on top of daily quests, and also I've seen that some are bugged because, for example, for me, they ask me to get 60 $100, which I got like 40 some in one day, and because we are starting this new thing on a Friday, I had until Sunday to make. That's okay because I opened a bunch of boxes and I got a lot of $100. But then somebody said they had a quest to get 60, I don't remember what, there was a resource that you could only get 7 off per day, so that would be 49 in total, so you will never be able to get 60 in 1 week anyways. And from that, this is the new source of getting crates, because you can get some crates or some game tickets or things like that when you finish the quest. I have not seen where it tells you what you will get when you finish the quest, so do weekly quests, I guess. Also, you'll find a bunch of new crates on Cloud Island. They added the bunny avatar and it's so cute. Oh my god, so many cute different ears and so many cute patterns, and a lot of them were not very cute with the bird, I thought, but on the bunnies most of them are super cute. Like I found like 10 different ones that were super cute. So I'm debating if I should keep with my bird or switch to bunny, but one bunny that is super cute has the ears on top like My Melody, but with a hat it disappears, and so that's a little bit sad, but the other one has down ears that is super cute, so maybe I'll switch. Let me know in the comments what you think, if I should switch or not. There should be the PT for 100 boxes and for 3 days if you did not get the character. I'm not sure if it worked yet because some people said that they got the things after a certain amount of boxes that is normal, like under, but one person said 109 boxes, but I don't know if they said that they opened 109 of the same person boxes, they would not answer, so we're still not sure if it's working or not. There are 2 new images preview in the app, I mean 4, but 2 since I updated yesterday, and we see the heart of Friendship Island and it's so exciting, and also the furniture again, so that's really nice. There's a new option that you can get to have the quest follow you, like show you where you need to go for a quest. And they dropped a new trailer. I wanted to maybe react with you to that, so let's see that. So the bunny, they're following the quest, so that is the Heart of Friendship Island. So this is the quest, a lot of the furniture and some gifts. This is interesting, we have the physical gifts to be put, and you see the sweaters, and my sweet piano is here. And she's dancing, she's adorable. And we see tons of gifts under the tree. I calculated that there should be 38 plus 18, I think. So there would be 56 gifts under the tree because there are 18 characters. And so if you do not get, at some point you will probably have done all the 4 that you have suggested, but you have 38 days to do the 18 delivery, but he also gives you a free one. So I'm wondering actually if can you deliver twice to the same person, but there's a quest with check marks, or can you keep the other ones for yourself and use them as decoration? So maybe that's something, but then it will not be under the tree. This time they dropped the trailer after the release of the game. Every time it was closer to the release, but this time after the release of the game. I don't know if it's for people who are not very active to get them back on the game or something. I don't know if it's me or not, but I feel that all the shops, or maybe the whole image, is a little bit less saturated than before. I don't know if it's the Christmas spirit or something like that, but I don't like it. I liked it super saturated. So many new things for visitors. We have 4 new visitors. I'm so happy because it's the one that I imagined, because I asked Matilda to prepare that for My Melodies Mama and Papa and My Melodies Grandpa and Grandma, so that's amazing. That's the 4 of them. Grandpa and Grandma are actually traveling visitors, and they're not traveling at the moment, so we don't know when, but we can get Mama and Papa. Papa, you can actually prepare a cabin right away because you have everything, so I was able to do it. But for Grandma and Mama, you actually need pieces of the cottage furniture that we don't have yet. And for Grandpa he's not traveling. And there's now 8 visitors that are required to be on the seaside resort, and there are only 8 cabins in the seaside resort, so that means that we will have to move people around. So it took me like 2 hours to decide who I will kick to who and design the cabins. Also know that however you do that, maybe dear Daniel will go in a cabin of somebody else, so you need to not kick him until everybody else is settled, or kick him before the traveling visitor come when the other 2 are settled. So that's a little bit complicated because of this lovely dear Daniel who loves just 3 pieces of furniture. Chelsea said we'll have more cabins in the future, but not even in 1.4, so don't wait for that. You need to move your people around if you want to have all the 8 characters in Seaside Resort. And they said it's actually Sanrio that decides that friends and family need to be close to 1 character. This is a Sanrio requirement for this game, and they cannot choose. There is something really nice now when you edit a cabin. You see on the side who this cabin satisfies. While you are designing it, it will update it to who likes it. There's something that when I go in a cabin, I noticed that there are some people have a lot of plus. Some are just happy and some are very happy apparently. And if you look at the visitors, you can see now that they have things that I like. And so Mimi is very happy about the cabin that I made her, but she needs to change. I'm not sure exactly what it means. Is it how many of these items that she really likes is that, or and will it increase something? We are not sure about that. They also changed the icons of the furniture to make it more understandable. So for example, they changed the big challenges one and the summer end event to be super understandable, and so you will not mix those 2 anymore, so that's very good. Another quality of life update that it did is that when you are cooking an item and probably also crafting, after you have given that item once as a 3-heart gift for 1 character, you'll have the face of that character on top of that item, so you know that this is the best gift for that person. But you have to have gifted it once for it to appear. Something super cool also, depending on the furniture you pick, it will show the face of the people that say required by. And so if for example now we have the creative tag for Grandma and it's not easy to see what kind of furniture that is, what kind of item that is, then you can go through all items and you can see what items is required by who, and so that helps you pick the 1 things that you need to put. But it only works when you're in the furniture menu and not walking next to the thing to put it on the table. So you have to see before putting it on the table. By the way, here in this menu they have actually an icon that is better than in the visitor menu. You have the ones that is a house that says they're a resident, and then you have the pinpoint that is actually people who are here at the moment. For example, Mimi, I have kicked her out, so they say that she's here but she's not a resident. I have Grandma that is not here, and so she doesn't have any icon. And now let's talk about the known issues, because there are many. One of the main bug is that the 3-heart gifts are now all mixed up. Sometimes when you craft stuff you see missing string and there's 1 text, something like that. There's something that is more bothersome in the stores. If you buy 1 furniture, it does not increment how many you have, even though you still have it in your interface. And if you want to purchase the second one of this one, the button may be grayed out and you need to go to the next item and buy this one, or just go back to the other one to make the button buyable again. Some of the chests actually gifted you something that you already had. I don't know if it's a known bug or not, but it's been mentioned a lot in the Discord. I had 2 occurrences that I was approaching a chest that was shown closed and then it showed open, and same for a flower, it was closed and then open. This one I did not see anyone else mention that. And like I said, there's one flower when you're watering it, it teleports you to some places and it doesn't work, so they know about that. And also Kiki is floating, and also people mentioned that. There's a post with the known issues in the Discord, so check that and it will be updated with the new things. There's the new quest in multiplayer, and apparently people were not able to trade any furniture, even though it was requested, I think. And they said it was because they wanted you to be able to trade furniture that was not tradable until now. The collector's hat will not be tradable still. And apparently there's the multiplayer selfie also, something does not really work, but they're investigating. And so they said some of them will be fixed in 1.3.1 and the furniture trading in 1.3.5, and the other ones they say investigating. So for example, for the unwaterable flower, they do not even know how to fix it. I will probably do smaller updates for everything, like where to find the chest and the things like that, but I wanted to cover everything for now. I've only been able to do a few quests, and I spent like the majority of my 8-hour stream in making new houses for the visitors. For me, it's a little bit underwhelming. I know that there's a lot of new things, but a lot of bugs. I've not met now any of the visitors or my sweet piano. Maybe she will come in the following days. Whatever we gift, we will not see until Christmas, and we don't even have any new cool clothing to wear. But the big kiosk that is usually on the plaza is now a big tree that is a present pine instead of a Christmas tree, and it's gorgeous. I know that we're in a tropical island, but I just wish we had snow. I mean, we have snow on Icy Peak, so I would love to see more Christmassy spirit. I feel a little bit underwhelmed, but I'm sure that in the following days I'll have more cool stuff happening and I'll be super happy. So let me know what you thought of this first day in the 1.3 in the comments. And if you have not watched my 8-hour live stream, you can do it over the course of the next 2 weeks probably. Thank you and bye bye.